Haha. Welcome back. On the next tale, on our spooky journey of reviews. Next, we're going to talk about a scary story about a boy who took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. And he took some interesting looks into Pennsylvania and many more. He took a wrong turn into the dark woods and came back to his siblings with rusty, sharp teeth. What could have happened to this poor boy? Well, he only became a monster. Dun dun dun. Gosh, do you know where Yakko is? I don't know. I think he's late again. Oh no. Yakko! Yakko! Did we lose him when we went to the haunted house with our neighbors? I think so. I don't know where he is or where he ended up. Do you remember where we were when we went to that haunted house? It was called Hotel Transylvania, wasn't it? Yeah, and it had a really cool guy named Dracula, and he kept saying, "Welcome to Hotel Transylvania." Yeah, and it had great monsters and a human being, and it was so cool. Werewolves everywhere, dogs running around. There was even an invisible man. I touched him. He didn't like that. I know, but I'm just saying. Anyway, where is Yakko? What's that? What's that? I hear something. There he is! There he is! It's Yakko! He's rising out of the pumpkin patch! Oh! What happened? Did I faint? What did he leave us? Does any presents? Wacko, he's not the great pumpkin, you know. Sorry. What happened to you, dude? Well, let's just say it's a long story. I was too worried to tell you, but I must tell you, I can't lie to you. You're a vampire! Dun, dun, dun! How did this happen? Well, long story short, let's just say the wolves Dracula tripped over them and accidentally bit my neck and gave me a vampire look. He said he was sorry, and he gave me housekeeping to clean myself off with everything, the pee and the poop and, many stuff. Anyway, yeah, it was a very, messy moment, but here I am, a vampire. How tragic. Yeah, but not a big deal, really. I think I could live being a vampire. I thought about it, and, Dracula makes a big argument that being a monster is not too bad, so I think I can live with it. Anyway, hello everyone. Sorry for the unfortunate trip I had, but I'm back to normal. You see, I took a wrong turn at the haunted house and ended up at Hotel Transylvania along with my two siblings. We were looking for a haunted house for our neighbors, but ended up at Hotel Transylvania instead. Yeah. We got the wrong map, apparently. We just can't read straight, can we? No, we cannot. Well, here we are. We still had fun, though. Yeah, no kidding. Well, what can we say? I'm a vampire now. That's just the way I am. Now let's review Hotel Transylvania 3. Ha ha ha. I was struggling trying to see this movie called Hotel Transylvania 3 because a lot of people said that it was bad. But I figured since there is supposed to be a fourth one coming out pretty soon, I thought I would go only to be finished up the whole series and catch up. Not only that, but a lot of people are saying it's getting a cult following. Some people actually kind of like it, so I went to go see for myself. The story. It seems that everybody was stressed out at the hotel, working really hard, especially Drac. So maybe Nace takes note of this. Not only that, but Drac is also looking for love. He is very lonely at the hotel recently, and he's still kind of looking for love in a way. Even though he misses his beloved wife who died and passed away in the first movie. So he's kind of looking for a date. Someone to go with for now. Mavis doesn't really know this, so he just takes her whole family on vacation. Make things better. Make less people stressed out. So he takes them on a cruise. Upon hearing this whole cruise is basically strictly for monsters. The whole place is for monsters, basically. It's a free place for them to live in peace. And just like the captain, who was really interested in all this, in a way. Right away, Drac looks at her, and right away, he is actually in love with her. So, right away, we can tell they zinged. So, Drac, in a way, tries to come and date her without Mavis noticing. Drac didn't want Mavis to feel bad that he's, dating somebody else. He didn't want her to feel too bad, especially when he had his mother around. It'd be a different change for her. A lot. And not be aware of his feelings and such. Only thinking of herself. So that's what Drac was worried about. And everyone tries to have a great time. Not to mention, there's also a secret plot where the captain is actually working with Van Helsing, a bounty hunter, vampire killer. He used to be after Drac for years. And failed in the process a lot of times. Now he's a robot human guy. Whip, bop, bop. Anyway, his whole plan is to get them to this big giant weapon that will eat them. That turns out being I'm not going to give it away. But it plans on attacking and eating them whole. Let's just put it. And everybody's in danger without even knowing. But then, eventually later on in the film, the captain grows a interesting bond with Dracula, hating him and desperately wanting to kill him. But later on, she kind of falls in love with him, and they form a great relationship with each other. A very cute one, in fact. Kinda. It's a very interesting relationship. And throughout the whole movie, it's kind of a relaxing and very funny movie as well. As we may go for many scenes as very funny and entertaining. The wolves trying to get rid of their kids to this daycare, and now they can do whatever they want. Many of these scenes kind of have very funny moments. Not to mention, there is also a part where Dennis and his wolf friend Winnie, they try to sneak in their dog into the cruise as well without anyone else knowing. So there's a lot of funny story side plots in between as well. So it's all funny and engaging and very fun to watch. And the story is very good too. Wait until you see the climax. It's very fun. I'm not going to mention it here because you have to watch it to find out what it's like. But it's very fun, and it may sound stupid at first, but it actually is a very fun climax. The characters. Dracula. Funny. Okay. There's a lot more about him in this movie than most. Mavis. Okay. Dennis. Cute. Okay. Johnny. Okay. Not bad. In the sequel, in my opinion, he was a bit stupid in that one. But in this one, he's not all too bad, actually. He's kind of a side character, and he sometimes makes funny remarks in this movie as well. He kind of plays off of Dennis a little bit as well, as being a little bit of a look-alike character to him, being the father figure towards Dennis a bit. The wolves, very funny. Like I told you before, they were very funny when they were trying to realize they were leaving their wolves at a daycare. It's really a fun thing to see, how they just have the freedom. The friends. I can't talk about them much here, but what they serve is pretty much side-ish. They try to help Drac with his love interest and how he's trying to struggle to get a date and stuff. I can say that they're pretty funny, and they help out a lot, so I can only say that they're really good too. The grandpa. Well, by this I mean the villain grandpa, who was a new character to the whole Transylvania franchise, right guys? Yeah, So he's basically Dracula's father. So basically, most people found him very annoying in this movie, to be honest. But I actually found him very entertaining and very funny. So pretty much he wasn't too bad of a character either, or too annoying either. I actually found him very fun. The dog. If you guys ever seen the short Puppy, for our Transylvania fans, you would know that Dennis got a dog that is named Tinkles, who's actually really cute. He's very big, and he can cause a lot of mischief and trouble and comedy throughout the whole movie. So I can tell you right now, he might be a little bit too annoying to some people, but to me, he's actually really cute, and he definitely takes a lot of comedy out of this whole thing. Now you talk about the villains of the story for the minute. The captain is not a bad character either. She's definitely starts from being a villain that's very fun and tries to kill Dracula and obsessed with it, when she actually falls in love with him and actually realizes how much Drax means to him. In a way, she struggles to find out how she feels about Dracula in a very interesting way. It's meant to be watched. And then there's also the villain, Vin Henson. Sorry, that's not his name. You know what I mean. So let's just call him the Doctor for now. I'm sorry. Anyway, he is a very evil guy, but he turns out to be a nice guy at the end, understanding that monsters and humans are not the same as they used to be anymore. But he does apparently be a fun villain. He definitely does do a lot of funny stuff throughout the whole movie. So he definitely is a funny and fun villain. Overall, Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation is was a funny movie. And a fun movie as well. Very funny. I would recommend it if you just want to have a good time with your Halloween movie and just want to relax from the busy, stressful Halloween movies out there and spooky ones. You might want to settle down and just watch a good old funny one. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Well, Yakko, are you going to be happy being a vampire from now on? Yeah. By the way of the movie, it just sounds really cool, doesn't it? But what are you going to do to suck people's blood? I think I'll just eat ketchup. Now if you excuse me, I better go get some ketchup. Alright, hey, let me join you. Oh, you boys are so gross.